this. Yeah, I thought. Jazz Jackrabbit.
Hello and welcome back to Jazz Jackrabbit 2, where we're going to have a bit of a flashback. And this refers to the fact that all of these levels are essentially flashbacks to previous Jazz Jackrabbit levels. From the first game, that is. Now I am going to save this because this level has a little bit of a trick that I want to try and do, and I only get one shot at it. So, first things first, I do want to win. And yeah, we're going to need to stock up on flamethrower and those rockets again. The annoying thing is, I've lost all my rapid fire from dying on the previous level, so yeah, welcome the bees. These are a really annoying enemy that I hate with an absolute passion. There just isn't that much more to say about them than that. Yes, you'll also notice there are wanted posters for Jazz. Yeah, sadly, this is a bad future, so... Now, that top route just really has lots of fruit. This is going to be one of those levels where I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do both the things required for the level. God damn it, I'm genuinely getting my butt kicked. Thankfully... Oh boy. The bees are just the worst. But yes. Make sure you have some fire ammo. Go this lower route. You can kind of get from there as well, but this is an upgrade for our base gun. This unfortunately does make both Jazz and Spaz's guns sound the same, but there is a big advantage to it. This now does 2 damage per hit rather than just the 1. Oh boy. Go away, bee. Oh, I hate the bees. So I can now go and shoot his top. Give me a sugar rush. So yeah, you can also drop down from there. Now the thing is, this top route is Jazz only. So Spaz can get that upgrade, but it is much more difficult for him. Give me that rapid fire. So let's get some gold coins. We definitely want to get up there to get that gold coin, so we're going to take this from here. All bees. Damn bees. Again, that's a one-shot get for that one. And yes, some people say this is the reason Spaz the way as he is, because he ate the legendary dopefish, and if you don't know what the dopefish is, you'll need to go back and study some PC lore for a command key. That's old series. Ah, bees! The bees are the enemy I hate the most in this game, and I mean that. Okay, so this is a Jazz only puzzle, because again, this is supposed to be an area only Jazz can get to. But one up. Not really essential, but breaking this box makes a spring appear. So you need to push it in the right place. That is really just for a 1-up. Really not worth it. Okay, let's continue on. I think, sure. Definitely need more flamethrower. Give me all of that. Unfortunately, because I put that tree there. Makes it a one-way street over there. Fire. Give me the carrot. Give me the coins. But yes, once we've got back up to rapid fire potential, this essentially makes this gun actually almost as powerful as the flamethrower and stuff. Not quite, but near enough. Yes, that block is weird to get, but you can remember how to do it. And you get some freezers. Those are important for getting the bonus on this stage. Again, this is another one where money is really tight. Spaz actually has an easier time on this level, purely because he kind of cheap. But, you want those 2 coins? Oop, I passed it. You gotta freeze that. And we now have 50 coins. Just what we need. The secret in this case, though, is really not that exciting. I'm going to avoid that. This is another puzzle where there's both a Jazz and a Spaz component. Only Spaz can get that. Only Jazz can get that. Oh no, only Spaz can get that, sorry. But you need to push this over here and then push it underneath the green gems to get it. I'm not going to waste your time. More bees, more bees, more bees. I just want out. I want out. Diamond Dust sucks. The rest of the episode isn't actually that bad. It's just Diamond Dust. Hate Diamond Dust. But up there, see another new weapon. Ah, bees. You're starting to get up to rapid fire. This weapon is an interesting one. I've never really used it. It is quite powerful, but it's not so powerful that I say it's essential. Obviously, yeah, you can make it better. Hey! You can now see Spaz's upgrade weapon. It literally looks no different. Please. And with Jazz, it's a little harder to make this up here. You need to use that. Oh boy, wrong weapon. You would need to use the flamethrower for this one. You can make it up there with Spaz, but I mean, there's an easier option. Take the easier option. IB. Ah, now under there, you'll see there is a book. Also, money! I can't remember how much the money is on this one. I have a feeling it's only 10. But up there, we have a fire shield. And over here, beware of chainsaw skulls. No idea who that is. Oh, you know what? The one thing I haven't shown off is Spaz's wind-up animation. Fire shield! Burn the bees! Now, you technically want a freeze weapon. One thing to note is that the element only affects your standard weapon. It doesn't affect other weapons. So if you equip the bubble weapon, you'll shoot bubbles. If you equip the ice, you'll shoot ice. This is, I think, to stop you getting stuck and not being able to access locations without, you know, waiting for your shield to drop. But, send him new socks. Yes, this fire shield acts like a flamethrower and can open areas. So, it is probably the most useful shield, but you don't really see any of them that often, so... And we are back to being Jazz. We are back up to max efficiency with our rapid fire, so... this is the one level these are the 2 levels, I should say, that I fear losing it again the most, though. Yeah, turtle shells are fun to bounce around, and you can use them to beat up our enemies, which is kind of cool, but... I have a feeling I've missed... Oh no, there he is. Actually, the bonus bunny on this one is quite easy to miss, because if you... Yeah, you can just bounce off. And this is the only level with this upgrade. Again, I think it just does more damage, but... You know, it fires multiple shots. It's really good against the final boss. And I will possibly be using it. Send Nigel a green card. I think these are just developer in-jokes. If you're going to do developer in-jokes, make sure they have some relevant notification of them. Nigel. Give Mark a burrito. Mark. I don't care. And that's kind of horrible to say, but, you know, Give me a reason to care. Please! I mean, that one was kind of my fault for rushing, but... There's a lot of these automatic sections in the later levels, but yeah, they're fun. So now we come from the annoying in a dangerous way level to just annoying in infuriating ways level. Welcome to Pinball Hell, because if it's good enough for Sonic, it's good enough for Jazz? Again, this one was... I think this is a replicant of a level set that was in the original Jazz Jackrabbit. This is actually one of the ones where you do want to be Jazz, because it's slightly easier to navigate with his hover ability. Laurie will also do. We'll show off Laurie. So these eyes are basically booze. I don't remember how you get into there. I mean, you could use the bubbles to get some ice, but we don't really need it. Ice is just used to get into here. But we do want this. We have plenty of ice, so it wasn't too bad. Now I want to try something quick, because I think... Yep. Some of those spaz tiles you can get with explosives. Not all of them, but some. I saw you, enemy. Chasing me around for a bit. Top up our ice. Unfortunately, we want to be getting on top of those in order to get up there, I believe. So, genuinely don't remember how you do this. This could be a little while. I'll speed this up. Oh. And that's not even the way to get up there, so... That was a waste of time. I've got to try and remember how you do get up there now, because I want those coins. Yeah, this game was a little bit buggy at times. I don't want to be mean to it, but yeah, it's not the greatest. Yeah, fine. I do actually know what the reward for the bonus money is on this one. It's a 1-up. It's really not that impressive. However, there is a way to get through here, and that is that. But bouncing will force you down regardless. And again, there's the ice upgrade if you need it. Bubble upgrade if you need it. I'm just going to get it anyway, because ammo. And yeah, this is just annoying. You could freeze them. And there's a ice upgrade for Spaz, because he couldn't have got the last one, to be fair. Platforms with spikes on the bottom. More coins. I think there's plenty of level. I don't think the 2 gold coins at the beginning you kind of need, but everything else, not so much. This puzzle, you push these crates down and Jazz will be able to get up there. Again, I'm not going to waste your guys' time too much. There we go. We had enough, so. That's just me being bad. At the end of the level. Always collect dynamite though. Dynamite is always useful. Yeah, this is much easier as Jazz than it is as Spaz, but it's still a pain in the butt to get things. Ah, let me through. Thank you. So we need 20 coins with the bonus bunny on this one. I think Jazz and Spaz might start in separate locations on this one as well. I don't know. I'm going to do a full run through as Spaz as well. I won't make you watch all of it, I'll just make you watch the parts that are different. These eye things are the most dangerous from the level. They're not too bad because they don't move if you're looking towards them. So, and then we've got all of these blocks we need to get rid of. Dynamite! Always fun. So, yeah, these levels are getting a little bit standardized now, but they're trying to do minor puzzles. And they do mean minor puzzles. But yeah, you'll see here now. Each time you shoot them, it takes off 2. Double the damage of your standard pistol. It's very useful. Or dynamite. I am maxing out on dynamite now, but again, it's just useful for these things. You'll notice it also moves some of the environmental things around, or some of the objects, let's say. Not for the bunny now, so that's all good. Oh no. Threading that needle. Playing for upgrade, always welcome if you don't have it already. Again, remember if you start the title screen at the beginning of these chapters, you won't have any upgrades. So, for those people, these secrets are more important. I do love the music. Let's try it. Ah, bad time for a sugar rush. The end of a level. But yes, welcome to the medieval period. Now I am actually going to put down a save here for a different reason. But what that reason is a secret for the moment. In more ways than one. I also keep forgetting that changes my weapon when I save, so... New weapon. Again, this one actually doesn't have an upgrade to it, so... Or at least if I remember rightly, it doesn't have a weapon. So, yeah. I don't actually know what that weapon real proficiency is. I think it's just a high damage weapon. If I remember rightly, though, you do need a lot of points for this stage. The ghosts are probably the hardest enemy because they very much home in on you. But one thing you will notice with this level with the coins is they are all gold. There's a reason for that. Apart from the fact this is, you know, a fancy castle. But the next level has still a fancy castle. That's it. These devils will be someone will be seeing later. Some health up there when I need it. And a different coloured bird. Now the bird will still do the same thing as in he will still protect you. But yeah, he actually goes in and attacks enemies rather than shooting at them. I actually think this is worse, if I'm going to be honest. I'd rather him go and kill himself. the other side. I think that's just weird. Use that. You can blow these walls to get away and get out of the health if you need to. Probably gonna have to come back for those. We'll see. More of this ammo. It might just be a high damage weapon. Please excuse me if you heard that kaboom. That is Tesco confirming my food delivery tomorrow. So. And yeah, spike balls. The perception makes the perspective makes that a little bit weird. Also, yeah, this is a bit of a secret. Not because of that, because of that. However, as that gets me soft locked, you're not going to see that. And now, I'm going to wait for these guys for a bit because I can tell you now. This is a trap. Come here. There we go. I'm really not sure how you get into there. You can't get down there, I'm pretty sure of that. Now I just have to figure out how to get back up there. Yeah. This bunny needs 100 coins. Thankfully, I already have that. There is enough money on the level, but that's the reason why everything is 5 gold coins. Craig is still Lufus. Sure. You've noticed a little room up there. Again, secret. This actually gets us up to a section of the level that we wouldn't normally have access to. That's weird. I lost my bird instead of taking damage to my shield? Okay. Oh well. Get more of this ammo, because always have more ammo is good. And you don't need to go into that secret to finish the level, but it does give you a slightly different path. Which is, nice. Oh yeah, I forgot these little guys jump at you. Unnecessary damage. Oh well. You're at the end of the level. I might show the non 100 gold route with spaz. We'll see. Yeah, sometimes some weird objects get in the way of stuff. Return of the bats. That's annoying. Return of the triple rockets is good. We'll want them for this level. Because it is the final level of Flashback, which means it's boss time. This boss is not to be trifled with, though I do feel he is referencing a certain character. Anyway, secret. 4 coins. Ah! And very sneaky and resourceful ghost, I guess? Yeah, the geometry gets a little bit weird in this game sometimes. It's, you can tell the further you get through that things may have been a little bit more rushed. Oops. That is me switching the controller too early. Thankfully, Ghost was kind enough to drop me a carrot, which I lose immediately. Yeah. You can sometimes find nicer solutions around stuff, which I definitely recommend. Ah! Yeah, the levels at this point are definitely getting to the point where you do need to be careful with them. Really not. And I'm gonna say, it gets even harder in the next chapter. Unsurprisingly, I guess, but imagine if you didn't have all these upgrades. So on here, you're supposed to jump on the balls and carefully get your way over, or you just make a running jump and go, sure. yeah, keep trying to switch back to the main gun, because honestly, I'm bored of my ammo like tomorrow. As you do. Good, carrot. Ah, now thankfully this bonus buddy only needed 10 coins, but there's a reason he's giving you the red rockets again. Hint, you're gonna need them. Or you're gonna want them at least. Now, I should mention that I'm playing the GOG version of this, which supposedly has a fan-made patch and fix. Now, I don't actually know what kind of stuff it adds/fixes, but I'm also not willing to find out. I'm ready now. Possibly looking for patch notes. Oh boy, I'm going into this with one less health. You know what? I'm going to make a safety save because I am not confident. I don't actually know if I did that then. Welcome to this chain and whip guy, who also throws rockets at you. His only weak point is in the eye. And I am doing a terrible job of showing him off. Yep, I'm doing absolutely horrid. Oh boy. So we are going to go that safety save because I was just terrible then. Let's start with our normal weapon anyway. That's a terrible start, but gives us a little bit of advantage where he stopped there. So yeah, he has a bit of Dr. Robotnik symptoms, I guess. The weird egg chambery thing. I cannot hit him with those rockets. And he's dead. Bit anticlimactic there, but oh well. So that is the third chapter, Flashback. Next chapter, and the final chapter, is Funky Monkeys. This only really refers to the first two levels. I genuinely don't know why it's called Funky Monkeys. Anyway, join me next time for the final chapter of Jazz Jackrabbit 2. Goodbye.